So, Jono, what are your feelings after that game? Because we nearly held out for 0-0 at half-time, but conceded a goal late on, and it was always going to be hard after that, wasn't it?
Yeah, obviously disappointing with the result. We knew Kiddy are a really good team, a full-time team, and got some really good quality players. Like you say, the first half was probably a little bit scrappy. Quality, both teams wasn't unbelievable, but I think it was probably one of our best attacks of the game. And it comes into the middle of the pitch, and one pass breaks our defensive line. The guy runs through and scores just before half-time, which killed us really. If you get to half-time 0-0, maybe a different story. And then conceding early in the second half obviously is a massive blow as well. And we just didn't show enough quality really on the ball, all over the pitch. We weren't brave enough to play as we have been playing. I thought they pressed really, really well and really, played with a high tempo, tried to press us all over the pitch, but we went probably a bit too long, especially first half and second half as well. But we needed to be a little more braver and try and play around the press. When we did that, we looked good, but we didn't do it enough. And like I said, the quality just wasn't there today. Kiddy were a very good team, the best team won in the day. They turned up, and we probably didn't turn up.
Their man of the match, is a loanee from a League Two side, and that is a big difference, isn't it? When a full-time team can bring in players with lots of experience, and that does make a massive difference, doesn't it? Yeah,
listen, they've got experience all over the team. A lot of players, played at higher level. Maybe aging a bit, but dropping down the leagues. Players who have played hundreds and hundreds of games in the football league. But listen, today, we weren't as good as we have been recently. The intensity from us wasn't there. The quality on the ball wasn't there. In the final third, where we've been looking a real threat recently, we were just off it a little bit. We weren't being direct and taking players on and, being creative in the final third. But fair play to Kiddy, they've got some monsters at the back, who nullified us. And we just couldn't find a solution really. It was frustrating because, like I say, if we would have got to half-time at 0-0, it probably would have given the boys a little bit of confidence. And, second half, if you start the second half well, you never know what can happen. But just to concede just before the break was a killer. And like I said, the second goal's poor as well. We lose a tackle in the corner, he crosses it in, and easy goal, peels off the back of Will, I think, and slots it in. And then the third goal is poor from us again. Another cross in the box gets deflected, and I think he just peels off Wally at right back and sneaks in another goal. And they're just poor goals to concede. We've been okay recently with that, but today was poor.
There was a couple of opportunities, and there was some really great quick touch football. In fact, one of the best moves of the whole match from either side was from Scarborough in the second half. Quick touch football nearly led us through, whilst he ended up on the floor on the goal. That's what you want more to see more of. Yeah, because when we do that, we cut up the defenses.
That's what we said to him at half time. We just wanted to be more braver to get the ball down and play. Because when we do play, we can play some really good stuff. And that, like you say, it was a great move. I actually think, was that when he collided with the keeper? Yeah, I think actually it was a penalty. From my view, it looks like he's pushed him two hands into the keeper to put him off, and for me it probably would have been a penalty, but he didn't give it. I think that was 2-0 anyway, weren't it? But you get that goal back and you never know. But listen, disappointed today. The work ethic was still there. The boys give their all. I just think we were beaten by a better team today with better experience, and they turned up and were on it, and we were just a little bit off it.
You brought on all 5 substitutes, so good to get the likes of Brownie on for some game time. It obviously didn't make a difference in the end, but good to give him a run out and Wellergy, etc.
Yeah. Well, when it went to 2-0, we had to change some. We wanted to get some minutes into the players who needed minutes. We wanted to rest a few players because obviously we know what a massive game it is on Tuesday at home. We obviously took Macca off a little bit later because thinking of Tuesday, Andy's on a yellow card, and we're thinking if he gets another yellow card, then we don't want to go down to 10 men. But yeah, it was good to get minutes into the lads who came on. I thought when we made a few changes, we picked up a little bit, but still, some of our decision making, in the final third, I think, some of the through balls we passed and it's gone straight out of play. We were just a little bit off today, and I've said to him just in there, I can't remember the last time we've had a performance where we weren't at it like that, and today's one of them. So hopefully we don't have another one before the end of the season.
And finally, it is Needham Market on Tuesday at home. 2 home games now, including Hereford on Saturday. And on Tuesday, it's a really good chance, isn't it, to try and put more distance between us and the bottom 4. And the message surely is to the fans: get behind the club.
Yeah, 100%. I thought the fans today were absolutely amazing. The guys who came down supporting the players all the way to the end, even when the third goal went in. So fair play to them. And like you say, when the Flamingo Land Stadium's bouncing, it gives all the players a lift and us a lift. Everybody knows it's a massive game. Just said to the players there, all the teams we're playing around us, we need to win to make that gap bigger. And we're good at home. We play some really good stuff at home. We don't really fear anyone home or away. Obviously we respect opponents like we respected Kiddy today. But I think if we'd have turned up today and we would have been on it, we'd have given them a miles better game. But we were slightly off it today. But listen, Tuesday's massive. Hope the fans come down and support the boys and get us over the line and get us 3 points.
Thanks for your time.
No worries.